In this Tears of the Kingdom guide, I'll show you how to get OP early by getting the Hylian Shield and some of the best armor and weapons in the game after completing the starting quest in Great Sky Island. This is a great way to conquer your foes easily while getting some of your original gear back from Breath of the Wild. Let's get started. Our journey starts out here at Lookout Landing. Before we begin, you'll need to make sure that you've completed Purah's initial quest line, which unlocks the Skyview Tower here in town. The first thing we'll need to do is capture Restless Crickets that can be found right outside of Lookout Landing by cutting grass with your weapon. Just keep swinging until you've captured at least 12 crickets, which shouldn't take long. Next up, we'll need to collect at least 3 Bokoblin Horns. If you don't have any horns just yet, there's a camp nearby that can net you 3 horns. Lastly, I recommend having a few fire fruit handy if you don't have them already. You can also find those right outside Lookout Landing. Now let's head back to town and put those crickets and horns to use. We'll need to cook 1 Bokoblin Horn and 4 Restless Crickets to make the Energizing Elixir. Be sure to make at least 3 of those elixirs just in case, and then once you're done, we're going to head over to Skyview Tower and take off into the sky. Once you get to the highest point, head toward the middle of Hyrule Castle. As you get closer, release your glider and open it back up to drop down, and repeat that as many times as you need to line up your landing. When your stamina gets low, don't forget to drink one of your elixirs that you made. Since you made 3 of them, you should have enough to make it to the castle. Now that we're in the castle, head to the stairs on the right. Now pull out your bow and attach a fire fruit to your arrow and light up both of these braziers. Go to the compartment you just opened up, and you will be able to loot the Champion's Leathers from Breath of the Wild. It's kind of nice having some of our old gear back, isn't it? Equip the Champion's Leathers, and we will continue picking up the weapons that have been left around here in the Sanctum. Alright, I think that's all of the weapons, so we're going to head back down to the main entrance, and when we jump back down, we're going to take the exit that's to the right of the main entrance right there. Next, we're going to jump down to that lower level of the castle, and then down that ledge that's opened up to the top of the building. Circle back a little bit so you can get the Knight's Claymore, and now we're going to drop down the center of the building right here. First thing you'll want to do is head over to that corner right there and pick up the Royal Guard cap. Once that's equipped, we'll go ahead and pick up the remaining weapons lying around here in Princess Zelda's room. Okay, now we're going to head over to the pile of rubble that's there in Princess Zelda's room, and then we're going to use the Ascend ability to go back to the rooftop. Next, we'll go ahead and jump off the building down to the path below, but be sure not to go too far because there are some enemies right around the corner and we do not want to aggro them. Go ahead and save your game right here because this next part can be a little tricky and we don't want to waste all that progress we just made. Okay, so we're going to run through this tunnel as quickly as we can without running out of stamina. If we lose our stamina and slow down, these guys are going to make quick work of us. So just go ahead and do like I do. Run all the way through, don't let your stamina run out. Once you've made it out, you're going to want to go ahead and get up to that shrine as quickly as possible. And this will just provide another way to have a backup in case you need to fast travel back to the area. Before we head back down, we're going to wait for those enemies to lose interest and go back to their cave, and then we will move on. Okay, now we're going to head into that cave entrance that's right below us, and that's going to take us into a separate part of the castle. Use your Ultra Hand ability to move the bookshelf that's right here. Now go into the secret room and loot the Royal Guard boots and get the shield right behind the chest as well. Now we're going to head back up to the cave entrance that we came from. Now we're going to hug the side of the cliff right here, going back to that cave entrance that we came out of. Just be careful not to aggro any of those enemies again, and come right to the edge of the cliff here. Now we're going to float down to the docks below the castle and make our way inside of that cave. Head to the stairs on the left and go all the way up. Once you reach the top, there's going to be an enemy that you want to aggro. Quickly jump off to the side. Now climb up the wall and stay there for a moment. The enemy will eventually despawn, and then you can climb back up there and collect the 2 dark clumps that it leaves behind. Okay, now make your way down the path and be sure to avoid the gloom that's in the way. And head up the stairs. Go ahead and take out your bow and attach a fire fruit to your arrow, and it will reveal the chest for the Hylian Shield. Alright, you're all set. You have everything you need to have that overpowered experience in Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video and you found it useful, we sure would appreciate a like and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping us build this channel. Also, if you have any ideas on the type of content you would like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments below. Until next time.